Well, hello everyone. Thanks for tuning in to KT Garage. This is part 16 of the HUMVEE Warthog project. I put this project on hold in the summer because it's way too hot out here to do grinding and welding. But guess what? It's the end of November. Things are getting much cooler, and I wrapped up my Mustang Fox body project just yesterday, so it's time to start working on a HUMVEE again. This is so exciting that I'm able to continue working on the car. So the plan today is just to go and start doing a lot of grinding. You can see there's some rust spots that develop over the winter, so I'm gonna have to rub all those out, and then I'm gonna start detail grinding all the weld beads. We'll fill in more weld beads, correct some of the misalignments here and there, and then we'll start put some Bondo on it, and then I'm gonna have to sand everything back down, and then we'll start to put some paint on it. So it's going to get very exciting the next few days. As you can see, that the heavier gauge sheet metal has some kind of protective coating on it, so it doesn't get rusty very easily. So I've been pretty lucky with it because I built it out of the thicker. I think it might have been 14 gauge. I don't remember. It is extremely thick. Now the 22 gauge, the one that I beat roll and put it in the interior, you can see that has no coatings on the sheet metal, and it's been rusted out pretty good by just leaving it for a few months. So I'm gonna have to go in and grind all that down, get rid of the rust, and then you can see a lot of weld beads still there. So I'm gonna start grinding all of that down as part of the body work. The body is starting to look really good, guys. Most of the grinding work already been done. You can see that it's looking a lot cleaner than the way it was when I left on the beginning of the summer. Did a lot of work in here. I grind down all the rust, and I use that paint stripping wheel. It works really well, removing all the rust. And then I use the self-edging primer to kind of prime it so it doesn't become rusted again. I don't know why, but like the thinner sheet metal get rusted quite a bit. These are fine. These has coatings on them, so it should be good the way it is. So yeah, that's where we at. Looking really decent now. On this side, I still need to finish grinding some of these. So what happened to the sun is from there, and it started going like this way throughout the afternoon. So this side is completely exposed to the sun. It's kind of hot during the day for me to do the grinding work, so I get all the work done on the driver's side. But this morning, since it's early, I'm going to go ahead and start it on this and get that done before it gets too heated up. Well, I was looking for some ideas on what to do up here on the roof, since I know I'm going to be mounting something up here, some type of gun up here, and I want a railing system put in, and then the guns can be developed later when the Warthog is done. Now, coming up with a railing system is pretty easy, but to make it unique is a little bit hard. So, but I do have an idea. Okay, so I've been having this piece here for actually a couple of years. It's for a different project I decided not to pursue, so I have this piece here. I think this is great for fitting it up on the roof and make it a railing system. I'm probably gonna just weld in 4 different bolts on the top to be able to bolt something on top of it later, like a machine guns or whatever I want to put up there. And then I'm gonna completely weld this piece to the roof. I think it's gonna look really unique, and then it'll kind of free up the space over here too, because I really don't need this piece anymore. So I abandoned this piece a few years ago. You can see that the welding hasn't been finished. So I'm gonna go in and finish up all the welds. These are just like, I just put spot welds on at the time, just trying to assemble the piece. I'm gonna go ahead and finish welding the entire piece, and then we'll get on the roof. Since this side is gonna be down, I really don't have to finish welding all the seams. Just need to clean it up, make it straight. And then on this other side, I finished weld all these, so I can go ahead and paint on it. So first on the back side, I'm going to spray some of the weldable primer on, so I want to make sure this doesn't get rusted. I'm going to do the same for the roof, and then we'll weld it in. Well guys, I'm getting pretty tired of grinding, so I'm going to go ahead and start to weld these. I painted these a few hours ago, should dry by now. So I'm going to start mounting it to the roof, and at this point I'm going to get this body back in. This body is getting quite heavy now. I can't push it in and out of the garage anymore. You've seen there's a decline coming down. So what sucks about working by yourself is you really can't do anything by yourself with this heavy. So I rig up a contraption here where I can just use the come along to, and I attach it to the wall, so I can just pull it in slowly but surely. That's the only way to get it in. Now to get it out is super simple. I can just push it out. Getting back in is another story. Well, here we go guys, completely welded in. Now I welded several places. It doesn't make any sense to weld the entire thing, so put really thick weld beads about 1 inch long along the way, inside and outside. So see out here, there's weld beads over there in the front, so it should stick in there pretty solid. So I was going to put 4 holes on here and weld a nut on it so I can mount the top assembly, but getting toward the end of the day, and then I already got this up here, and then I forgot all about the hole. So I'm gonna do that early in the morning. I'll go up here and drill 4 holes. I'm probably just gonna use the plasma cutter and cut 4 holes, put the nut in, weld it, and then grind it flat. So that's the plan for the morning. Okay, so the railing system looked like this. Not too bad at all. Looks pretty cool. It's gonna be even cooler when I start mounting things on top of it. Well guys, it's getting toward the end of the day. I'm getting super tired from grinding and welding and more grinding. I'm pleased with the result. I think the car is getting a lot cleaner. All the weld beats been grinded down. I really like that railing system I put up there. I think it's going to look really good when I'm going to start mounting different things on top. I haven't figured out what to mount up there yet. Could be multiple things, but that comes after the truck. I just wanted that railing system to be there for future expansion. So I'm going to take this whole week off and work on this truck. So I'm going to post this video so you guys know that I'm back on the project. I'm probably going to post another video the next 2 to 3 days and give you further updates on the truck. Hopefully I make further progress by then. Appreciate you guys tuning in to KT Garage. If you like the content, please like and subscribe. Thank you.